Hi, this is Chris. Today I'm going to make a greeting card journal as a hostess gift for a friend of mine who's a really good cook and a part-time caterer. I saw Gayle Agostinelii do this on her channel, recreating one that she had got in Happy Mail, and so I made one. I made it a little bit differently, but basically it's a greeting card. And you put in some junk journal pages, some envelopes for storage, and some journaling cards. So I'm going to pick out a card, and I know that my friend enjoys gardening a lot, so I saw this was pretty. It's kind of dark and moody though. But I do like the flowers. I would cover up the birthday wishes. This one's cute. It's a lot lighter. You could cut it off here. Then there's several of these cards. I inherited about 3 shoe boxes full of greeting cards from my mother. She loved to always have cards on hand to send out to friends. This is really pretty, but it's very spring-like. This one's more fall. These are all pretty. It's hard to choose. I like this one too, with the sunflowers, and it's decorated on the inside. So I think, well, this one might be a little too big. I want something that she can carry in her purse, so that she can take down quick notes when she's comes across a recipe she likes, or she needs to run to town to get ingredients for something. So I think I'll go with this one. And I'll put these aside. I picked out some different papers. I'm not really sure of her taste, if she's into grunginess or not, but I'm going to do partial grunginess. So I have some regular bond paper. I'm going to put a few sheets of that in. I have a tea-dyed doily. I have a square flapped envelope, and this little envelope. Some more tea-dyed paper. Some tea-dyed graph paper. Some tea-dyed plain paper. This is some eco print paper that I did from flowers from my cousin's garden, and my cousin is the one who introduced me to this friend that I'm going to make this for. And then here are some eco prints, actually is what they are. And this is strawberry leaf. Don't remember what plant that was, but I think she would really enjoy seeing these eco prints. Here's maple leaves. Maple leaves always do so well. So maple leaves on graph paper. So I'll have to cut those down. So I'll figure out what size I want. This is these little papers are half sheets folded in half. They might be too small. But I think that will be the most economic way to do it. I can use the best of the papers. Okay, I found a couple of envelopes. Oh, this one might be too wide. It is wide. I like the glassine window, but I think I might have to save that for another project. I have this one, and this one came apart when I tea-dyed it, so that means I can stitch it into the middle of the book. So now I will go ahead and put my pages together. I think that's real pretty to have that one on the first page. So that will go in there, and I'll move these away. I have to put in this little doily somewhere. I'll put it here. So first I'm going to distress this card. I'm going to use archival ink. This is color box called Mudslide. Now I have to decide on a closure. So I kind of like this closure. It's simple. It's just a long strip of paper folded in thirds with a punch. So I need to do that before I put my envelopes on the inside cover. I'm going to use this punch. I found this on Amazon. It's for punching ID cards that you put on a lanyard, but it works great for closures and things like that. So I'm going to put it right there. And I have some papers I pulled out. This is Prima. It's called Romance Novel, 6x6 papers. They're white on the back. They're kind of heavy. There's some journaling cards in there. So I want something that would go with the cover but contrast enough so that you can find it easily. Okay, I let this sit for a while and let it dry. It's a very firm paper. I don't know if it's exactly cardstock. It's very much like it. Let's see what's it say. It doesn't say whether it's cardstock. It just says paper, but it's very heavy paper. So this, make sure it's right side up. It's going to get a little distressing. I don't have to distress the end because that's going to be glued down inside the book. So we'll put this through here, decide. The further this can go into the book, the better it holds. So we'll put it in like that, but you don't want to have it too long that it's too hard to get out. So I think that's about right. And we'll get that paper, know where we want it to go. And cut that off out there. Just work with it. And we'll glue that down. Helps if you open the glue. Make sure it's even. And then let that dry. So next we'll think about our envelopes. We have 2 envelopes. And put this envelope here. Just covering up that little bit. Do a little distressing. And I like distressing because it helps things to stand out. So in art, you're always using contrast for things to stand out. Light against dark, complementary colors, red against green, that kind of thing. So we want the handle to be able to come in here and go under the envelope, and we want to use the envelope as a pocket. So we'll just put glue around the 3 corners. So then for the back envelope, I would like to have put it on this way, but it's too big. So I'll put this one on this way. And this one will make a top tuck out of it. So we'll glue it on 3 sides this way. just barely covers the writing. We've selected our pages and prepared our cover, so come back next time for part 2, where we'll find some tags and cards and do some stamping on the pages. Bye for now, and happy crafting!